guys, welcome to Jacob's Boujee Garden. It's good to see you. It's early in the morning and I'm doing this video before I go to work. Kids are at school and I thought I would show you how we keep our tags and how I log everything. So I save all of my tags. On the back of every tag has all your information about your plant. So those are things that I need because I forget what things are called, and I forget what zones they go in, if I need to bring them in for the winter time, if I need to cover them up for the winter time. Those are the information that you need to know. So if you save your tags, that's easy information to find out. Now, I write all of the information about my tag on a piece of 4x6 cardstock. You can buy index cards, you can just put these, if you have a copier or a printer or whatever, you can just put these in the printer and print them out and cut them out in a 4x6. The reason I'm doing a 4x6 is I put them all in a photo album. This is a photo album that I just got for very cheap at Burke's for $5.99, and it holds 4x6 pages. That way I can see everything. I can go through and look at what it is I need to know. And I can write notes in there and put a little note if I don't like something and I don't want to plant it again, or if it's an annual and I don't want to plant it again because I didn't like it, I can write a note, do not plant this again. That way I can kind of keep in my head exactly what I like, what I want, and what I want to keep in my garden. There's things that I planted last year that I got from Walmart, for example, and they were on clearance for a couple bucks. And I like to buy my plants, especially my perennials, on clearance when they're on clearance because, you know, my boxwood that I got from Lowe's, they were $50 a piece. And I can't afford to pay $50 for a plant. Not for one when I want 10. So I wait till they went on clearance. They went on clearance for half price, and that's when I picked them up. I got the smallest ones because they will get bigger. I did not get big ones unless they were on clearance for a really, really good deal and I could just kind of trim them back and they could flush back out, which sometimes you can do. I did get 2 bigger ones of the boxwoods, and I got them on clearance for $12 a piece. So I can't beat that deal, but they had some damaged spots in them. So what I did was, when I got them home and I planted them, I just cut them back and they flushed back out through the summertime. So that works really, really good. You can do that and not have to spend a lot of money, because you can get a lot of money invested in your plants. So knowing what you have and knowing what to keep and what to rebuy and what not to rebuy saves you a lot of time, effort, and money. And that's what we want to do. We just want to stay organized so that we don't waste money, because my mums, I don't know that I'm going to buy mums anymore. They last no time. I get like 2 weeks tops out of them and they're dead. So I don't really see the point. They're pretty when they bloom. They're great for fall. But you can hear the dogs running through the house. Sorry. But I don't know that I'm going to buy any more mums. I did put them in the landscape. They will pop out next spring, and they may survive, they may not. I don't know. Sometimes mums come back, sometimes they don't. And if they feed the deer, so be it. That's another issue. In my area, we have deer like crazy. And on the back of these tags, it will tell you what is deer resistant and what is not. So, and you can also go on the internet, look things up. Something that you think is beautiful and it's in your zone, just look it up. It will tell you whether it's deer resistant or not. And we don't want to plant things that deer are just going to eat. So that's another waste of money. So we don't want to waste anything that we don't have to. So I'm going to show you how I do this, okay? So let me put you down a little bit. There we go. So I have all of my tags laid out here. I'm going to kind of organize them. So I'm going to put all of my shrubs and trees in a stack. So I'm just going to go through here and put all my shrubs together. And then my perennials I'm going to put together. And then I have some annuals that I really liked, so I saved the tag on them so that I know that I'm going to rebuy them. I have another perennial that I bought from Walmart and I did not like it. It was the messiest plant. It did bloom, but it just wasn't pretty. Like, it was pretty in the pot, and then I put it in the ground and it grew, and then it was just ugly. I had to keep trimming it to make it look nice, so too much work for me. So it was a Veronica vine. Don't buy it because I didn't particularly like it. So I will put a note in my book that I did not like this plant. Do not buy this plant. These are annuals that I did like. These are the super bales, the double orange. They were gorgeous. Let's see if I can get a picture up there so you can see. Look how pretty they are. These were pretty, and I like these, and I got them for half price at Lowe's. So just keep checking on things. If you like something, just keep checking on it. Eventually, things will go on clearance. All of my geraniums that I bought, every one of them I bought on clearance at Lowe's for $1 a piece. They were just in the little containers, and I can bring those in for the winter time, and they will survive just fine and get much bigger throughout the winter. And then next year I will have a ton of geraniums. I bought white and red geraniums for $1 a piece, so you can't beat that. So make sure that you just keep an eye on clearance. I have found that Lowe's has hardier plants than Walmart. They just have the equipment to have better capabilities to water more and do more with them than Walmart does. There is a few things like my rosemary I did buy it at Walmart, and it was just, there was no brand on the tag or anything. So and I got those on clearance for $1 a piece, and they have been fantastic. They have just flourished like crazy, and I love them because as soon as I can walk outside and they're right there, I smell them and they smell awesome. So we might use those for some potpourri gifts for Christmas. My next video, I'm going to make a couple Christmas gifts for people out of our garden and stuff. So that will be fun because that way we can use what we've planted in the garden and give them away as cute little Christmas gifts. So here we go. So what I'm going to do is I have an Indian hawthorn that I planted, and it's doing really good. I have 3 of those out in the landscape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little card here, and I'm just going to write my info down. off the back of it, or you can, like I said, you can copy this off, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I wrote down all the information. 6+ hours of sun, water regularly until established. It gets 48 inches tall, and you plant them 48 inches apart. They're hardy to 0 degrees Fahrenheit, and you plant them in the spring. So those are information that I need to know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put first, wait a second. I'm going to put a little card in here, and what it's going to be is shrubs. So we're going to put shrubs. And that's going to be my first tag. So this is going to be my shrub area. So I will know when I look in my book that this section is shrubs. So then I'm going to put my tag in here. And then I'm going to put my information in here. Ooh, I got that one on clearance for $7. Good deal. So anyway, so then we'll turn to our next page and we'll do our next shrub. And I'm just going to do this until I get to the next area. Sometimes you have to read on here to see what the information is. So I just realized when I was doing my crepe myrtle tag that it is good in zone 6 through 11. So it's not good in our zone, and I think it's already dead. So next year I'll try again. I made a note to bring this one in. There's no way to bring this in. It says zones 2 through 5, landscape annual or patio container. These get 20 feet tall and 15 feet wide. So I'm thinking I probably am not going to make that work. But I see crepe myrtles here in my area. So I mulched up around the root system very good. So we'll see in the spring if it comes back okay. I got these on clearance for like $7 a piece at Lowe's, so I only got one of them. So I'm out $7 if it doesn't come back in the spring. If it does, yay. If it don't, then I'll know next year not to buy this one because it's not going to work in this area. So we'll see. Sometimes it's just trial and error. But that's why we keep this log, because that way I know that I tried this, it worked or it didn't work, and we'll see what happens. And if it didn't work, so we'll know not to get it again. So it's just the way the cookie crumbles. So we'll just keep on a trucking here. All right, now we're down to our perennials, and what I'm going to do is make a perennial tag. And we'll put this right here in the front. And you can move these around as you keep doing. You can use a 3-ring binder. I just use this because I had it. And use whatever works for you. Whatever you got on hand. I didn't have any index cards, so I just cut up some cardstock the size that I needed. I used the little tag that was in the book and just cut it that size, and it worked out perfectly. So I'm just gonna keep going until I get my book filled. These are hosta. We all pretty much, hosta are the most hardiest things, and you can plant them basically anywhere and they will be just fine. They go down to minus 40 degrees, so I'm not going to make a tag for that because I pretty much know the information, but if you don't, go ahead and make you a tag. So I'm just going to pop him in here just for future reference if I need it. And I'm going to move on to something else. This is an annual. Dianthus is the name of the plant that I showed you the other day that's out here still blooming. I got the ones at Lowe's. Now, the one I told you that the Vania vine, that's the one I got from Walmart, and I thought it was exactly like these that I got from Lowe's. They're not. It was just terrible. So these have been super hardy. So and they are hardy down to minus 30 degrees. So who knows how long that baby's going to be blooming, because he has really done good. He's still blooming out there, and we've had frost and icy rain, and it's been way down in the 20s, so he should be good for a long time. Really good wintertime project. when it's cold outside and you can't get out there and do anything, this is a good project to do, and then that way you know everything for next year. You can also log this stuff in a notebook if you want to, just whatever works for you, whatever you need to do to get the job done. This just helps you keep up with things, keep everything organized, and know what you have and what you don't have. You can also do this as you go. It's just as easy. I just thought this way I can open my book and I can just see exactly what I have and what I don't have. And I like the fact that some of these have pictures on them so that I know what they are. I can instantly say, oh, that's what it is. You know, some of them have to look at a little bit to remember what everything is. All right, now we're gonna do annuals. Make a little annual tag. Pop right in here. You can do your book all fancy if you want to. However you want to do it. All right. Oh, it's my rosemary tag. I have to go back and put that in here. I'm just going to stick this tag down at the bottom of this and pop it in here. I'll come back and tape that. I don't have any tape with me right now. Just pop that down there. There we go. Now let's do our annuals. So, this vine, and we're out of cardstock. I'm going to the Dollar Tree and get some index cards today. So I will finish this up, and thank you guys. I just wanted to show you. So here's what we got done. So we have, this is our shrub section, and I put a tag of what it is, and usually they have pictures on them, so that way you can identify them really quick. And then I have all the information about this tag that's on the back. Like I said, you can print this off, you can write it down. I just wrote it down. That way I can put little notes on there of if I like it, if I don't like it, and I can kind of remember exactly how big it gets, how small it is, whatever. So I just did that, and I just went through here and popped it on it. I left these bottom ones blank only because they, 2 and 2. But I can also put notes down here if I want to, and put another index card if I need to. Also, would be really pretty is when these things bloom this summer or spring or whatever. We could take a picture and print the picture out and stick in these little sections, and that would be awesome. And then we'd have this cool little book. So I've just got all my shrubs in here, and then I have all my perennials in here, same thing. And I just went through and put all my perennials in here and wrote all my cards, and then I'm down to my annuals, and I'm out of cardstock. So I'll finish this up, and you guys have a fantastic day. I'm going to go to work and get some hair done. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye. Drop something in the floor. Grab it. All right.